Hey DIY friends, ready to transform your living space without breaking the bank? Well, welcome back to my channel. I'm Stephanie from Home with the Daniels. I'm here to empower you to turn your Pinterest dreams into reality one project at a time. Join me for budget-friendly tips and tutorials. If you want to see more videos like this, be sure to tap the notification bell and subscribe to the channel. Now let's get started. I will show you how I got the edge of the plywood to go from this to this. Plywood is a great option for building furniture, but the rough edges don't always look the best. Edge bending is a thin strip of wood veneer that is usually sold in a roll with an adhesive backing. It comes in different widths. Here I have the 3/4 inch and the 1/2 inch wide. Here's what you will need: edge bending, scissors, tape, edge trimmer, utility knife, and an iron. Before you start, lightly sand the edge of the plywood to create a smooth surface. I use a 220 grit sanding sponge, but for rougher areas I use 120 grit. After sanding, be sure to wipe away any excess dust. To make the process easier, use a piece of painter's tape to hold one end of the edge bending in place. Here's a close-up of me doing that. The tape helps keep the edge bending from shifting while you work. Next, using scissors, cut the edge bending slightly longer than the plywood. To apply the edge bending, use a household iron. Make sure to turn off the steam setting and set the iron to its highest heat. Hold the edge bending in place and slowly move the iron across it. This will heat the glue so it sticks to the plywood. This may require a couple of passes. Be sure to work in small sections and avoid leaving the iron in one spot for too long to prevent burning the edge bending. I forgot to record a clip of this, but once the glue melts, use a scrap piece of wood to press the edge bending down to make sure that the edge bending sticks to the plywood. Once it's been applied and cooled down, carefully trim the excess edge bending with a utility knife. The edge bending is usually slightly wider than the plywood, so you want to trim the excess with an edge trimmer. The trimmer helps cut the overhanging edges cleanly and evenly, providing a flush finish with the wood. Here's a close-up of what it looks like. Then lightly sand the edge for a smooth finish. And that's how you go from this unfinished plywood edge that does not look as great to this smooth edge. The edge bending can also be painted just like I did for these cabinet doors. In the next couple of clips, I will show you how I did the same thing for the end grain of a solid piece of wood. I decided to go ahead and add some edge bending to the side of the drawers because this is impossible to stain and make it look nice. So I was basically going to cover it so it can look a lot nicer and clean. I can't do it with one hand, but you get the idea. I'll show you how it looks like. The process is exactly the same, but I wanted to show you all what it looks like on the end grain of a solid wood. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope you found it helpful and that it inspired you.